Welcome back, ladies and gents, to FACEIT TV here for the grand finals of the DreamHack Summer Qualifier. I'm DDK, and with me is Devilwalk. And Devilwalk, what is going on? We have AliGon, a Swedish mixed team, and it's best of one. And they're going to play against Reason, and it's Train.
Yeah, Swedish mixed teams plays the most team-based map ever. So yeah, except Nuke then, obviously. But I'm really wondering what the thought process was behind this.
I think many people.
I've been talking here behind the live stream when it wasn't live and wondering what setups they would use. And I'm pretty sure Reason is going defensively with Cadian rotation between inside and outside. And I'm thinking AliGon is going defensive setup as well, SCT, with Delpan's op, who's... yeah, that's what I've come forward with in my thought process. But it's going to be really interesting. Once again, I think Reason is better at managing random pushes. They faced a lot of Danish teams and a lot of Swedish teams who's used to that. So this could be really difficult for AliGon to make those impulsive pushes correctly.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, on the Mirage defense, it was really tight, really crazy tight. Just their team play and everything was surprisingly good. It looked as if they were a team, to be honest, and their skills looked just top notch. So I don't know how to really what to say with this one. It's just one of those games, because I feel like if I was to place these two teams on some maps, I'd probably be leaning towards AliGon just because of the huge amount of skill that's present there. But then it is still a mixed team, and we do go, as you say, to one of the most one of those team-based maps in the game. So that should actually favor Reason quite a lot. But then again, they haven't played like huge amounts with each other too. So it is just really
difficult
bizarre
to call.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of thinking that it's gonna snowball to either team, but I'm not really sure what team is gonna get it.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm actually really hyped up for this one, because this is just gonna be just crazy and just really exciting, I think. And
yeah, absolutely.
Both of these teams full of fan favorites. Again, I mean, I think you guys probably heard like Katie's battle cry at the end of the last game. I love that. He's such a character. He's such a character. He's actually he's only 18, and I like, it's really surprising because he's really mature, and his the way that he thinks about the game is so well developed.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's really rare. So Katie is definitely like a very special guy, and of course everyone got to see a lot of him at Katowice doing the analysis with the scoots.
Absolutely. Which he did good. I mean, he did great. Just thrown in there. So I didn't actually see many of the casts since I was playing myself, but I saw a couple of replays, and yeah, it was really good. With oh damn, I'm too slow in my brain. The American, what was his
American
name?
Team? The American.
No, the American. He.
I can't help you here.
It's Cadian and EG guy. The nicest guy on earth.
The nicest guy on earth.
Well.
I know. He'll have to go by that new tag now. The nicest guy on earth.
I've been traveling for 16 hours today.
It's alright, man.
I'll apologize some other day.
It's all good. And whilst we actually wait for the match to start, because of course we're going to have you for this entire weekend, I think it'd be quite interesting to ask you about Fnatic. You were talking a little bit before when you were out for a smoke about how you guys are kind of in limbo a little bit, like trying to figure everything out, like what how to go forwards with your play style.
We're kind of in a forming state, and it's been affecting our recent online matches, officials, where we kind of want to change things, but we have an official, and it's kind of like in between that reform. And
so what brought this on? Like what you guys must have sat down at some point and were like, we need to change something. What brought you to that point?
Well, basically losing a lot of matches.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's basically how it is. Something needs to change, and we're trying our best, and hopefully it will work out with this boot camp and everything. So, yeah, I'm really excited to show what we got on DreamHack Summer.
Do you want to give any teasers about the process that you guys have been going through? Maybe some stuff that you've discovered, or do you want to keep that all under wraps?
Flusha, Schneider, and JW is gonna go for a lot of kills. That's that's the thing.
So you guys gonna be focusing more individually? How are you taking it forward?
It's about not being as obvious as we have been lately. So yeah, I don't really wanna spoil too much. But
okay, that's cool.
It's in the process.
Right.
It's it's being built.
Definitely. So all the people who are fans of you guys and maybe have seen some of the results recently don't have to be discouraged. And this is actually a cool thing about your team. I think you have one of the most valuable qualities. You have, of course, good team chemistry. You're not looking to fire someone from the team or something like that. You guys, I think this is something that people, they jump to conclusions, you know, oh, they're having bad results, they should kick someone. It's like, if you have a good chemistry, it's probably worth hanging on to.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the core four, me, Schneider, Flusha, and JW, it's been in the lineup for soon 1.5 years, but a little over 1 year. I think 1 year and 3 months together in the same lineup. And before that, I played with Flusha and Schneider for like 6 months, 8 months. Seems like it's knife round though. But yeah, I love those guys, and they will always be in my heart.
All right, so we have AliGon, the Swedish mix, against Reason Gaming. This just amalgamation of random Danes. I'm really curious to see how this goes. Of course, this is an important knife round. Oh my god, the backstabs from TNX, what a menace.
To be completely honest, I think it's good for AliGon to start T. I just feel like they can be more aggressive and take duels as they want, and not worry about making mistakes. And I think that's really good for mixes to start on the weaker side, so they can kind of explore and shoot some headshots.
Right. That's actually a nice. I like how what you're onto there. Just like remove the kind of pressure.
Yeah.
Because if you go to CT, it's like, oh, we need to take rounds.
It's like we need to win this CT pistol, and then you lose it. And it's like But losing a pistol ST or a weapon round ST on train is not as discouraging.
Mm. And you're telling me about HMP as well, how he's one of those really sick good players.
Yeah, he's
just,
really
just never
good,
taking the game super seriously.
No. He plays Gathers a lot. You know, gets high high KDs and all that jazz on the Gather channel. So I mean, all of the Swedish players are obviously very skilled, and the pistol is underway, and it seems like a alley rush or slow kind of alley explosion is coming out of AliGon.
And I like the decoy and also the smoke getting put down by Reason there. Let's see what they're going to be able to accomplish here. They're definitely going to push this hard very soon. Nella's going to be in for quite the surprise. Although there's another good re-smoke. And good to see all the nades coming out from Reason on this pistol. And look at this. They're just charging on through the smoke. They want to go. They want to go now. AliGon are going to make a couple kills. Cadian, though, with the response onto Zealous. So they only have to worry about Ali right now. And all the T players incoming from that angle. One going to T-Sky. Cadian is on a roll right now. Can he get any more? Just so violent right now. That USP gets another kill. Cadian, what a monster. He's 1-on-1 against Pipe now. Pipe's got plenty of time, though, to get that bomb down. And the pace will drop.
Cadian go for the ace.
He's looking to do it for sure. Let's jump onto Cadian here as he tries to make this ace a reality. Pipe lurking to the right. He's going to spot him, but Pipe just snaps his neck straight away in Cadian. Even though he took 4 players down, he couldn't. His team couldn't do it. And how depressing is that? You're like, guys, I killed 4. None of you could kill 1. What is this?
Hopefully he's not saying that to
no,
his team.
No, that would be bad.
But I like the AliGon push out Ali. They got the entries and they put the CTs in an awkward position. Cadian went huge there anyways, but could have been so much easier for AliGon because they kind of faked going CT spawn and then pushed through all the trains at the same time, which worked out great for them, except for Cadian firing those bullets.
Oh my god, Zealous with that PT-50. The accuracy is just unreal. And MSL now going to come in with his It's Pewdie Fiddy. See what he's able to accomplish. Getting a kill or two would be so nice. He's able to accomplish that, but shut down. So AliGon, they won the pistol.
Yep.
So that is amazing. That is amazing. They're racking up those rounds off of the ecos, and I guess you'd expect no shenanigans to come from Reason, because I guess that, like you said, you were expecting to see an AWP on Cadian, so they can't really be buying weirdly until they can afford that AWP.
I think this is working out really well for AliGon. They kind of have that pistol, they have the rounds to kind of take those risks they want to do as a mixed team and just play their heart out. And we're seeing that right now in the anti-eco as well. Just smashing 4 players at almost at once. And Delpon going for the last one. Clean anti-eco.
Okay.
This is where it gets interesting for the T's. Because we got AWP on Delpon, AWP on Cadian, but I'm feeling like they're gonna be really aggressive, AliGon. Really, really aggressive. And yeah, we just have to see.
So there's the AWPers converging.
Flashing out Pop Dog. Just
nice leg shot there.
mowing out. Just taking duels.
And here come the smokes. This is really going to hurt Cadian's angles. And PNX, wow, what an angle to find, actually. No smoke or flashes to block that one. Bomb does go down, and PNX going to jump on top. They don't expect this. He gets another great kill. And Pive gets caught as well. It's just Zevis. And he's in a bit of a nasty spot here. Oh, there goes one defuse. He's got to sprint around, but it's no time. Cadian going to shut him down. Very well handled there by Reason. That was a nice entry from AliGon into yard.
Yeah. They got the after plant situation, but it's always really hard having an after plant when CTs can be on so many different angles. You kind of have to block off some and try to focus on others, but Reason made the pushes through smokes. They made the perfect. They took a duel, another one took a duel, and they just crumbled them in a sense. As they trying the same round again, AliGon.
And they go for that split onto the A bomb site through Pop Dog, through T main. PNX again, very nasty is he from that position at T Sky. Cadian as well, responsive as ever. And they just can't seem to make any ground here. And PNX is just going so huge with his M4. 3 frags in that round. I mean, AliGon, they just can't make that work, it seems. I mean, what is there a way that you could see AliGon improving that rush there?
I just think that their setup Reason has gives the the rotator the time to actually go back in the rotation, and they kind of mash them in a very aggressive position for the T, where it looks like T has the advantage, but it's kind of a trap where you're baiting them to go far into the yard area and just picking off one by one.
I think PNX is really showing a masterclass from this position as well. He's really doing such good work too, and looks like they're going to go for a bit more of a split here. We're going and seeing some pressure on Ali as well as main and Pop Dog as well. But it looks like they're not really coming together at once here. I mean, they're losing a couple of frags there. It looks like maybe they're going for a fake perhaps to push their way into B.
PNX gets 2 kills through the smoke in Ali.
He's unstoppable, and looks like indeed the bomber's going towards B right now. But it feels like AliGon aren't really sure of how to deal with this. And right now, Reason are definitely in great positions to handle all this. Their communication is probably fantastic at this point. Nilla, good position actually, using that little bar very well to take down 2 players. Unbelievable. There's the third as well from Nilla.
How did he survive? He had a nade in his hand.
I don't even know. That's the rule. If you see someone with a nade in their hand, it's like the most embarrassing thing to die to them, isn't it? I mean, you get like a head start. It's crazy. Apparently that little bar is too strong.
Yeah, I think AliGon should probably try to push inner, or at least try to split inner and have the rotation inner, because the AWP is kind of screwing them from CT main, and they're doing the same pushes again and again. This time it's kind of working out when they don't have guns.
Wow, Delpan He just goes straight, beeline, straight for the AWPer, and he picks up the frag. He picks up the AWP, gets another one. PNX, though, just still, he just can't be touched. Has PNX even died? I don't even know. I don't think so. Okay, he's died a few times, but it feels like he doesn't die.
He's always there.
He is always there. And it feels like he's almost a ghost invisible, because I don't ever see, you know, when he's working that T-Sky angle, it's rare that you see them actually shooting towards him. His timing, I guess, is just great when he decides to take the angles.
It's probably timing on the anti-flashes from his teammates. So they have good communication. Dalpan going for a risky shot in Pop Dog, punished by EXR. As they are 4 on outside this series, and this is not really working out for AliGon. They're losing members left and right, and they don't seem to have a real good plan.
I'm just happy that they got the pistol round, because I don't know if they're going to get any more rounds after that. That little series that they picked up. So either way, it's all about getting that first frag, getting that entry frag. If they can explode off of something like that, build off of it, they can make anything happen. They're so good, but they just can't quite seem to get those frags every single time. Reason step in. They get the first kill. They stop everything. And Cadian with his trusty CZ to finish off Zelos. 5-3.
I think I would love to see a 5-man inside round, but it's coming to the point where when they go outside, they rush it. And so if they go inside very slowly, wait for the smokes, etc., it's gonna be pretty obvious that they're going inside. So they got a problem on their hands right now.
So they're gonna go down Pop Dog with a couple players, maybe try to get some picks. They're pretty spread out at the moment with all these pistols. And
they actually box.
Good aim from Nilo, good tracking with that AK-47, going to pick up 2. And again, they are just getting absolutely mauled here on the outside. Cadian just not even going to bother with the AWP. CZing people down. And it's just Zevis left at this point, going to go for that plant, but too easy. Reason they're making this look really easy.
Yeah. And I haven't really seen a crack which AliGon can expose so far as Reason's defense is. So I'm trying to think here. What should the first thing, I think they should stop rush outside.
Yeah.
But this could be something. But Cadian's peeking the legs.
I like that though, that he knew that the one shot wouldn't kill him. Yeah. So he could actually have some time there for a shot. That's kind of cute. Could have worked. But
look at the HP. I don't think the terrorists have even seen a CT yet. And they're already down to basically 150 health between 2 players.
This almost feels like, if we just check the money, that they should just save at this point. Because with that amount of health, they didn't gain any ground. That's the big deal, I guess. And they use nades. So they're going to go for outside, perhaps. Bomb is still dropped, though, towards T-spawn. So what is their plan here? Looks like they're moving through to yard, but they're just getting picked off one by one, and Nila just knows, and is only HMP. He's going to say that up, surely. Although it looks like it's not the case.
Doesn't really have the time for it. 35 seconds, everyone's pushing everywhere.
HMP with 2. Might be a third. He's going to run into another, just spots the head of NSL, and that's the end of HMP's AWP. And that's, I don't know, it's hard to really, I mean, this is why this was a surprise map choice. A surprise that we could see this map. Because even, you know, Nuke is going to be a lot easier for them to play on the T side, I should think at least.
I think they should really stop this. This is getting almost...
They're going to do it until it works, man. That's how it's going to go. They are stubborn. And it seems like they're getting some... Well, only extra to get taken down at the moment. MSL does get caught on that flank. Very cheeky, gets punished by Zelos. And that's a 3-on-3.
This should work out, actually, because they made a mistake. They shouldn't have pushed the inner. Oof. Oh, wow.
Zelos and Delpan left to try to finish things off here. Zelos actually in Pop Dog. Delpan moving alone right here through to the B-bomb site. Although Zelos is the one with the bomb. Oh my god, Cadian it's just that he must have heard that.
He heard him.
That Delpan's there. He's looking for the jump, and he hits a flick shot. What a shot from Delpan, the man with the AWP. And Zealous is going to be able to get the bomb down just because of Delpan's amazing AWP play. That's a shot he's not going to connect, but it's the nade might just do it. Not quite. Delpan's there ready. And, let's see if he's able to bring PNX down. What seems like an unkillable, immortal soldier. And Zealous has his back. That was a really, I mean, that just shows you the individual skill that we have at play from AliGon.
Yeah.
But it was a very weird round. So let's see now if AliGon are able to bring some momentum back into the game. And I wonder if they're just going to keep on cracking outside. I don't know. We're going to see Delpan. I
like Delpan making a move, trying to get a pick. But I think they should fake inner before, so Cadian's up, can't shoot him in the leg before it. Maybe throw a splash, maybe throw a smoke down lower, so the rotation comes inside. Because the problem of them actually going team main is Cadian's up peeking them their legs. So I think something like that could work out.
Oh, and Delpan's will one jump across, but there's another player to his left. Does he know that grenade should tell him he's actually going to fall back? That's a good choice from Delpan. They did lose HMP, so now it's up to plan B. They've got to figure something else out. If we check out all their positions across the map, they're very spread out. Nilla is actually pushing quite fast here. Oh no, he actually fell back now. He was quite pushed on Ali. And we do have players from AliGon all over the place now, but it looks like they're going for that split onto
They're very
A.
spread out. And it's all about if they get the first bag, it could become a domino effect, but it's working in the other direction, and Reason just clean up the round. AliGon doesn't seem to have any answers.
Yeah, that round looked like they were saying to themselves, we want to take one-on-ones, and then if we win our one-on-ones, we win the round. That's kind of what it looked like, and they lost their one-on-ones. I think all of them, but Pyth lost their one-on-ones. So, but 8-4 isn't horrendous. I mean, if they can just get a couple more on the board, they're going to be comfortable, I guess. But they're going to go outside again. Just, oh, MSL with the Scar. And things look very bad here for AliGon on the anti-eco, but just throwing their lives away towards A, as they have done so many times previous to this. Now we're at 9-4. We're closing up on the last couple rounds here, and we really need to see, or rather AliGon really need to see themselves through to at least one more.
Yeah. And they do have a scout in team main by Seves. Doesn't get the connection. Are they leaving Cadian high with all? Or yeah. Cadian is holding inside by himself.
We go for the repeak, and there is a smoke as well. Good smoke there from Cadian. And they're just playing it pretty slow at this point. There was a nice scout shot connected onto PNX actually from Zeves. Kind of working Ali now with that scout, as we can see. Going to look for that shot there onto MSL. MSL has a Scar though, so he's pretty dangerous. Scar's better than the scout. It's just better. There it is. Scar rattling off in the distance. He does take down Zeves indeed on Ali. And it looks like the 2 1-on-1s we just saw just absolutely lost there by AliGon, but now they're going to commit to this B play. Here they go, charging on into the site. Pyth does get the entry frag. That's so crucial. Cadian there with the AWP, looking for the angles, can't quite find them just yet. MSL with the Scar though is going to find his, and it's all on Delpan now to make it happen, but Cadian shuts him down. And now we're going to move into the last round of the half, and we have 10 rounds for the Danes.
I don't know if I can remember a round where they lost 2 players recent to AliGon's actual
Look at that money, it's sick.
Yeah, I think the eco they killed 2 players, but that was basically it. I don't think I remember any other round, except the one they won, of course. But they're now going for a fast inside, which is a play I like. You might be able to catch Caden off guard here, and they do. And the rotation is so slow.
So they do have a chance to bring it back in this one round to get to 5. If they can get to 5 rounds, they're going to feel much better. But there'll be a lot of pressure on winning that pistol. But right now, Zelos has a great angle. This is such an amazing angle. He doesn't get the second kill, though. No double for him. PNX could change everything in this round. Coming in down from that slope, coming in with the flank. Pife shuts him down. MSL, though, with that scar, pops off the head of Zeves. Looking for that next frag onto Pife. It's a one-on-one. No scoping him down. It looks like this scar from MSL is going to seal the deal. The bomb is defused, and that's an 11-4 scoreline for Reason. And 4 rounds is definitely not an unwinnable result. But
no, I mean,
it's tough.
But the worst part of it is that AliGon won the T-pistol. They got 3 rounds, and then they just got crushed when Reason played their CT setup. And Reason didn't change their setup once. They just played the same setup all the time, which is the scary part. I don't know. They had no answers, AliGon.
Right. They didn't force them to adapt to anything, basically. It's just, they're just so good.
And we'll see what happens now. Seems like they faked a pop rush and going higher.
Interesting. It's gonna, the range advantage should be with
Kaden died in the ladder.
Wow, Pie's gonna get dropped there over towards A, and it's a very chaotic round, but we're at a 3-on-3 here. Reason push to a defense on this bomb site. HMP coming in with a great frag onto Exa, and it's a one-man standing. It's PNX who's gonna be moving in now. He's got to take down 2 players. Oh, he goes straight for that, the one on the distance, and HMP, great round from him.
Yeah,
he's gonna help out.
Very
massively.
important. And I think you missed it, but I think Kaden jumped down and died in the ladder, like Pife.
Yeah.
Pife ladder.
Broke his legs.
Them ladders. It's actually, the ladders in CSGO is pretty difficult to have an agreement with.
Take some skills.
Yeah.
Gotta practice your ladder climbing a couple hours a day.
Yeah. That's warm up.
So they're gonna make their way in here. Into yard, they're gonna just go and die. HMP. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He adapts so fast with his aim. Brilliant. I mean, HMP is just a monster. I haven't really gotten to see HMP showcased, but this is, I have a lot of respect from what I'm seeing. The Gather hero.
The Gather hero, yeah. And I'm kind of lost to why Reason's force buying. They have so few nades. They obviously have to try for a very, very quick round. But I'm interested in how it's going to work out. It's like they're going for that pistol play again. The free hire, faking the outside play.
Zeves' position here is very awkward indeed. They did get down onto that B bomb site though. PNX there looking for that kill. He gets HMP. That's going to secure that bomb plant for his team. Reason. AliGon moving in with Zeves through connector. They are fast on this aggression. They're going to come around Delpan, mowing them down with a P90. MSL gets a trade, but that Delpan P90 is too good. Exa, though, has a lot of work to do here. The tap off the heads of these players does get Zelos, but they're both looking. Got to go for the defuse. This is tense. He can actually make this happen still. Be huge, but Exa will go down. Well played by AliGon there for the retake of the B bomb site. He has the time,
they get
right?
the plant and...
Oh my god, that was close. Oh god, it went wide. That was close.
Yeah, and Pife had a kit the whole time.
Pipe's just laughing at him. But maybe it's Delpan's fault. He wants those points.
Yeah.
He wants those diffuse points, man. It used to be diffuse frags. That used to be the thing.
And everyone went for the diffuse.
Yeah.
It's like no one wants to hold the guy diffusing, and now it's kind of the... You want to get the frag instead of the diffuse now.
I like this little spot here from Delpan. Boosted kind of slightly above those sandbags.
Reason is going for a similar push AliGon did, but it's on an eco. They're trying to get the plant. Got a kill with it. So, successful eco from Reason. Got 2 players now.
Really nice stuff here coming in from Reason. Kaden going for another, but probably ran out of bullets by this point. Just spamming down near there. But what a result. 2 frags and a bomb plant. Wham, bam, thank you, man.
Yep, that's really good. So they might be able to afford an AWP now. Yeah. So they're going for the AWP. Kaden is picking it up. And they have full nades on everyone. And yeah, if they get a bomb plan on this round, they can even buy the next one. So yeah, pretty good money because of that bomb plan.
Yeah, 11-8. This is looking a lot better for AliGon, but of course, a lot of work ahead of them still. So it's going to be no easy task against Reason, who I'm sure have much more experience as a team on this map than they do playing the T side. AliGon with only one man on B at the moment. They're they're putting someone on in here. Looks like they're not 100% sure exactly what's happening. Ooh, Delpan spotting two. Maybe even tagging PNX through that first player.
I think so.
So that's a very nice connection there from Delpan. That's going to stop AliGon from, or rather Reason, sorry, from pushing in. That's him keeping that position, which is very, very important. And Reason now, they've got to go for plan B. But what is plan B?
Seems like an outside split where kind of a lurker role on both the main guy and the pop dog, waiting for the contact on Ali, but it seems like that's not really what they went for. My mistake. They went for the one-on-one duels instead.
And this is a very troubling spot here for Reason. There's a lot of money on Cadian with that AWP, and this has got to be a save. Or a try to survive round, because they're going to hunt them. Look at this, they're all going to go for the hunt. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, they're with one. Oh, he's going to get a second too. And that's a good result so far. And actually, AliGon are going to be careful. They don't want to lose too much money here.
No, it's true. Oh, nade.
Oh, nice grenade. Just Cadian left now. Do they go for this? Looks like they do.
I think they're waiting for the timer.
Wow. Definitely surprised that Cadian missed that shot, actually. That's usually one he's going to hit. But there you go. Removing Cadian, or rather removing the AWP from Cadian. Always good to do if you can pull it off. Reason 11-9 now.
And let's see if Reason can actually find a hole in AliGon's defense. Seems like they haven't really so far. As AliGon's playing a pretty different style, but still defensive style.
And look at this, they're just jumping straight in. They're going straight for the plant. And it goes down just before he dies. And Zelos putting in some mad work here. We've got Exa and PNX left, just Exa now. Exa over at B. So he's gonna be late to the party as they go for the defuse now. Gonna try to get that AWP and get out of there. They're gonna be hunting him down, but there's not much time. He's gonna survive. So 11-10, AliGon are about to tie up the game.
Yeah, and it's actually AliGon in a really, really good position because they have all the money in the world and they're soon up on rounds, equal in par with Reason. So Reason's gotta find the answer soon.
I wonder what they're gonna find in this round. Again, they've got quite a presence on Ali. The last few times they did it hasn't really worked out for them. It's been locked down quite well so far. And Cadian, they're going to work that AWP. Oh, he's going to find the pick in the face. Pyth goes down. And that is a fantastic pick. And there's so much time left, they might even just wait to see what happens.
Look how defensively the CTs are set up. Like, they're not even holding the yard area. Maybe they're trying to get a rotation to the inner bomb site, but it seems like AliGon is actually...
Cadian going to go for another shot, connects it onto Zelos. Cadian putting in mad work in this round to bring Reason back into the forefront. And HMP with a good kill, but it's looking like things are very tough. Delpan, ooh, just missing that next shot. Under a lot of pressure to perform here, and he might get flanked. He's got to be careful of that Ali approach. And the bomb does go down. Zevis. Ooh, getting tagged. Wow, just catching Zevis' head in the air. Delpan moving in.
Yeah, 1 on 3.
And Nila's going to do it. So that was a very important round for Reason.
It's kind of... Reason did what I kind of wanted AliGon to do. Kind of make a slow outside push, so the inner pushes later don't get so obvious. Now it worked out really well for Reason, with Cadian getting 2 entries in the same spot in 15 seconds. They just got the entry, shield, went for the peek again, then shield, and then they just executed their push.
So the timing couldn't have been better for Reason to pick up another round to kind of break that momentum from AliGon. They started to really run away with things, I think, and I wonder if they're going to try it again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as the saying goes.
Yeah.
But
And I think they are. Seems like they're going towards the same setup, but this time it might be a fake with 2 Ali and 3 inner.
They're all over the place. Let's see if they can make this fake work. Boom, MSL going to take down Zelos. That is, as you said, a good way to sell the fake.
Yeah.
As he makes his way through Ali and all the way through CT spawn, so we can support this push on to B. Delpan going to shut him down though, and they know what's up at this point, and maybe a bit too slow on the push into the B bomb site. Delpan with another great shot onto PNX to shut down this fake, and Pyth coming in with a flank, and he's going to, oh wow, Cadian. I don't believe it. Turning around, popping him in the head with that AWP. HMP, there's so many flanks going on in this round.
Yeah, this is crazy.
And they're all the way back over to A once again. Here is the plant finally. It's a 2-on-2. Cadian and Exa so weak, but Delpan working with that AWP. And he's got Zeves to support him. And Zeves coming in with another flank, and there it is. Perfect onto Cadian. It's now on Exa, who's over by the T-Sky ladder. This is going to be so tough for him. He's got to play with the sound here. There goes the defuse, but he's against 2 players. They're looking at the angle, and he can't even shoot a bullet. And that's it. That's going to be the round for AliGon. Another. Can you break down that round?
Oh well.
I'm confused.
I think it was exactly like you said. They made the push inner too late, as they already sold the fake and the rotation was coming outside. They had 1 guy inner, but as soon as Delpan saw they were actually trying to push towards spawn, he knew instantly it was a split towards inner. And he just rotated instantly and got a pick up high exactly when they pushed in. So good call from Delpan, and yeah, he changed that round.
Oh wow, PNX doing a lot of damage with the Glock, but picked up. So that's unable to connect anything. And there you go, finally catching a fragment to HMP. And Cadian making his way forwards with the CZ. 1-on-2, they've done very well with this.
Expensive round for AliGon. They win it, but lost 3 guns, and they don't manage to pick up the AWP. So that's a really expensive round.
Yeah.
This could be the turning point for Reason is looking for.
So what seemed like a crazy map for AliGon and Reason to both want to play on, and what seemed like such a scary half for AliGon first half, we're actually seeing a really tight match between these 2 teams for this this grand final for the DreamHack Summer Qualifiers. HMP actually in PNX's position. So let's see if he's able to do better than PNX did. PNX did bloody well.
Yeah, he was a game changer over at that heaven and hell position, and seems like Reason is kind of undecisive. They don't really know what they want to do. They kind of have the setup where they kind of can go everywhere. It's just about getting the info. I think they want to maybe. Yeah, this is dangerous.
I just like Nilla's gonna make a distraction or something here, but they have a player over towards team main. I'm not really sure what his role is in all this, unless he's timed out or something, or AFK, I don't know, but unless I'm missing a player, or if that's a bugged minimap, I'm not sure. Either way, it's actually Cadian. He's gonna, okay, they're gonna fake onto A, and they're gonna hopefully be faster with the fake this time. Oh, Cadian getting pushed, very, very timely push there, very important. Nilla gonna come out of alley now. Zeves over at B. It's like, what is going on up the ladder? Oh, they managed to take him down. Cadian, Exa, PNX are remaining to try to get this bomb planted here over at B. They managed to do it.
Delpan's really, really low. Cadian has a grenade, but he's not in the rotation yet. This is interesting. CTs are pushing really quickly right now. Cadian needs to land the shot. He doesn't.
Just Exa left, and he cannot do it. Exa falls. AliGon are going to take another round, and let's just check out the money here. It's not looking good for Reason right now. They did get the bomb plant, but because it's so back and forth, I mean, I guess they could scrap together a buy with some Galils, but I mean, they're going to have no not really any nades, and it's awkward. They're going to go for it. So I guess
I do think that they might want to go for. It seems like they're going for some kind of outer plant round. Could be the fake again towards inner, but this time seems like they're actually committing towards outside.
Oh, Pied. Great first shot, but that's all it's going to be from him. Oh, the bomb's going to go down through the smoke. Cheeky stuff coming in from Reason on this buy round. It's a 3-on-4 right now, though. Cadian is just blind, choking on smoke.
Still a 3-on-2 on the after plant. It's doable still.
Let's see if Reason have it in them right now as ENCE. Let's know that. Bomb ticking away. It's ticking quite far now. They're both getting their one-on-ones successfully. It's just on Zeves, unable to do anything. And this is so back and forth right now. This is crazy. The money is getting really scary for
AliGon
AliGon.
doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
They bought auto snipers. They sacrificed. They put so much money into the last round and didn't pay off. And wow, seems like Reason is gonna go up on 14 rounds.
Auto sniper's like 2M for A1S. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's definitely looking very awkward for them now. Delpan's in a very pushed position. He's going to be able to find anything here. Oh, he does find one frag. That's actually 2 frags there, so they do go a man up, but the weapon advantage is in favor of the Danes right now as Zeves. Oh, he does get some good damage. If there's a nade to toss in, that would be fantastic. Reason going to get that plant down, and they're looking to make a good defense here with these AKs. Should go well for them. Only Galil's to worry about. There it is. Cadian spotted it.
It's very important that Cadian is surviving now.
Oh, dear.
Cannot die from the flank.
And Cadian goes down. So AliGon, they make it work with a random ass buy coming in from AliGon. And they do it. Somehow, some way, they make it work. And we're moving into the next round. 14-13, round for round for round. Neither team can quite seem to pull ahead more than a couple at this point.
This is interesting. Seems like Reason is going for
overtime.
Yeah.
Interesting. I guess it makes sense. I guess you need nades on this map, I suppose. So it'd be pretty awkward.
They're going for the plant round again.
Pipe doing his best Scream impressions before he resorts to going to the get right, and HMP going to make his way with the flank. It's really successful, although there is still Cadian left standing, but they only lost 2 players, so that they can deal with that. They can definitely deal with that. Cadian. Oh, they got the bomb down as well. That's obviously really nice. So Cadian, if he can maybe get one more frag, that's going to be amazing. An amazing round for Reason. It's defused though, and he does make the. Oh, he gets on the hop as well. No way. What was that? What the hell?
Delpan wanted that eco frag. Got punished.
Is it worth that? That's just, oh my god. It's like Christmas for Cadian there, like all falling from the sky.
That was jackpot. Just waiting there again.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so AliGon 1 round away from winning this. It is so tense right now, but Cadian is in an amazing position. If they get cocky, if they push up, then they are dead. That is not a good choice. And look at this. Everyone is just around Pop Dog here. AliGon, they probably heard some stepping. I think they've heard some sound cues. They know something's up.
Yeah, and Xelos goes aggressive alley and picks up Nilla in a defensive position there. So I think they're rotating inside pretty quickly now because alley was clear. And yeah.
Oh, this is so hard. This is going to be so difficult. After getting that information, they're just moving too slow. AliGon are going to be all over them. They're going to be completely on top of them. Zelos is just charging towards Ali just in case something crazy is going to happen. And we see Cadian is going to go for the drop here down towards that bomb site. He's the last man standing against 4 players with the AWP. He's got to come out huge. Just jumps into Delpan's arms. 16-13. And the Swedish mixed team, they do it. And in incredible fashion. What a train match. I think we had a bit of a treat there, considering that we were both kind of scratching our heads a bit, thinking, train between these 2 teams, what's going on?
Never underestimate Swedish mixed teams.
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, It's the truest words I've ever heard, I think. Don't underestimate Swedish mixed teams. So there you go. Congratulations to them. I think a lot of people will be happy with that. We got to see some good Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
It's a good warm-up as well, because in the next couple of days, tomorrow and the day after, we're going to be having awesome Counter-Strike action here. Of course, Delwalk, you're still going to be with us.
Absolutely.
Tossport's going to jump in. James is going to jump in. I'm going to be there as well. And, of course, that's the FACEIT Spring League Grand Finals. So, Delwalk, any words to summarize that match? Apart from Swedish mixed too good.
It was strong CT sides with a lot of struggles on the T side, but eventually AliGon CT side was just better. But I mean, they won 2 pistols, but still,
yeah,
it was really close. It was really close. So congratulations, AliGon, for being such great pistol players.
Definitely. Congrats, AliGon, indeed. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a blast tonight here with Delawalk. I hope you enjoyed it too. And again, we're going to be back here tomorrow, so you better mark it in your calendar. You better be tuned, follow the channel, so you get notified when we go live tomorrow with all of tomorrow night's action. Of course, on HLTV, you can find the schedule, you can see what games are going to be coming up. It's going to be so good. So make sure you're there, you're watching, and you're telling all your friends about it. But that is all from me and Delawalk for now. So good night, guys.
Good night.